on! We're here! Holy crap! Ah, hello, everyone at home. Welcome to the Hokeki Heroes campaign, the Trials of the Wickermen! I'm DM Hyper, joined today by Jose, Kiwi, and Phil. We're finally able to get started because Roll20 has been down for the past hour, apparently. Yeah, kind of crashed in the middle, setting stuff up, so recap. Last time, y'all finished destroying the camp that y'all came into contact with deep into deep into Imperial territory. As you'll decided to keep going deeper in, you'll decided it would be best if you go to the coast and then sail around, sail around the coastline and capture an Imperial ship along the way. On y'all's way there, y'all managed to observe something very, 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 very game-changing for both the war effort and for you guys in terms of how you guys will operate. Sorry, had something in my throat. Y'all saw that the dragons basically were swapping out their positions with one another using some sort of teleporting system to keep every single army off its as a sort of off base and keep them running back and forth, not being able to be prepared for the enemy that they'll truly face. You'll relay this back to the dwarves, and as a result, it would go on to save many lives. Y'all then made your way to the coastline on horses that y'all stole from the camp before hitting there and establishing a plan that if y'all were beset upon by an Imperial ship, y'all would wait until there is one that is small enough for y'all to man. And otherwise, y'all would pretend y'all are an Imperial noblewoman as well as her two guards who captured a pirate vessel, all on your own. Once y'all did run into a ship, they bought it hook, line, and sinker off of some very good charisma rolls from the group. Very nice job, gang. And from there, y'all then set upon, followed them until they met with a different ship, a smaller ship. Let me actually pull up again. There is a ship type list I was looking at. Um, y'all found it was a catch. Y'all are, y'all are following around. Open this new tab, that way I can look at that up. Yes, it's a catch. Y'all around originally your pursuit. Y'all were found by a schooner. From there, y'all decided to follow the catch called the Dragon's Wind for a little bit until that night where y'all set a trap where Pensy decided to act as if the noblewoman was not feeling well and was unable, as a result, y'all sprung the trap with everyone inside. Is everyone ready?
Yes.
I cannot hear you, Kiwi, if you just spoke.
Yes.
All right, one yes,
Yeah.
two yeses.
Let's go, dude.
Let's go. Let's go, my friends. All right. I would like everyone to roll initiative. Let me add your characters to the thing as y'all have sprung the trap. I will actually give y'all a surprise round. I would say the three of you are in the room uh, with the commander and the. Hold on, I kept the things from the other. Hold up. Let me actually remove all turns, and then add turn, add turn, add turn. There we go. All right. Now I can see what everyone is rolling. Let's do. The soldiers rolled really well.
It's a shame. I got a 15.
Except for the lieutenant. You said you got a 15?
Yes.
What is your dexterity?
+2.
Oh wait, this is supposed to be an.
So
I
14.
can't touch or control my thing.
Oh yeah, I didn't set it up yet. My bad. Let me do this. This. Oh, what was your original roll?
17.
Okay, that is your original roll. Cool. Jose. Cool. All right, y'all have control of your tokens now. Let me put that there for you. Jose, what'd you get?
24.
24. All right. Everyone in the room does get a surprise round. So let me put this on Varus real quick. I'm sorry about that. Josaku. You do not move first.
Oh, what the? Somebody got higher than a 24?
Varus got a 27
How did he get a 27?
because he rolled a natural 20.
Got this guy in his clout.
Dude, even when he's not here anymore.
Yeah, he rolled it. He rolled an advantage. He rolled a fucking. Oh my god. He rolled a 9 and then a fucking 27. Also, remember, fireball will damage the ship that you're on. Say the other ship that you're on.
Aren't we on a different ship?
No, you are, but the goal is to capture this other ship over here.
Oh, why?
That was the plan. Is y'all baited the ship that way y'all could take it. That way y'all could go through Imperial waters without raising suspicion.
Damn it, you're really gonna. Damn it, this sucks. Do I have mending?
Mending won't
Wait, what
repair a
happened?
whole ship.
Yeah, bit by bit every 6 seconds?
Okay, yeah, every 6 seconds, bit by bit.
I don't have mending though, so it doesn't matter. I can't use fireball.
Yeah. Now, if you want to aim more precise spells, like Scorching Ray will work, just because it's more precise. But like again, like Fireball specifically is one where it's so big. Things with like that sort of range would actually do more damage to the ship, and it would draw attention if y'all brought it by. Because also you would then have to mend like all of the sails and whatnot too. Because the 20-foot radius would definitely hit the sails on a ship of that size. All right. Is everyone ready? Going through surprise round. Jose, you're up first.
Oh, shoot. Let's see. Do I do it?
By the way, you are in a room. The only people you can see. Actually, let me put this guy right here. Or right here. The only two people you can see right now is the lieutenant and one of the two like. There were two guys that you could tell like looked like they had better weapons and armor, like slightly better than the other guys. They are both in the room with you. Actually, let me.
Okay.
They would actually be in these places.
Oh, yeah, I'm in.
Say what?
I'm in. Let's go. Okay, it's these two, right? That I can see.
Yeah, you could see those two.
Alright, well, I'm gonna knock them out.
You're gonna knock them out.
Yeah.
All right, go for it. Roll me attacks. So you're going for non-lethal.
Yeah.
All right.
22.
22. Yeah, absolutely
Yeah.
hits.
Okay. And then nat 20. Let it go.
Absolutely hits.
$19, or that's a 30.
That's a 30. Yes, all three of those hit. Okay, I need you to tell me who each attack. Okay, well let's start the attack. Who's the first person you're trying to hit?
This guy right in front of me.
Okay, the lieutenant. Okay, well, how much damage does your first attack do?
First attack is D10.
1d10 plus 9? Or is it 8?
Says 7 on my sheet.
7. You are correct.
15. First attack.
15 on your first attack. All right, and then how much on the natural 20?
12.
12 plus 10. All right, and then that third attack, you don't actually need to roll. This guy, as you basically go like, pop, 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 you basically just like take God Razor in its scabbard and just like bonk him on the head 3 solid times as he falls unconscious.
Okay. And then I'm gonna do an action surge.
Action surge. Okay, go for it.
I'll bonk the other dude here.
Bonk the other dude. Everything you'll do
16.
right now, by the way, is surprise. The other soldiers will not know right now unless, like, again, somebody shouts out. You said how much?
16.
16 hits.
Oh, okay. 30.
30 absolutely hits.
26.
Hits.
Okay.
You didn't even need to ask on the last two.
All right. 13.
13 damage.
Yes.
Okay. Next.
16.
16. Okay. You don't even need to say what the third one is.
Let's go.
Yep. All right. And this guy's also unconscious.
All right, that's it for me.
Awesome. Isaac, I believe you are next.
Josaka, you know we're not taking prisoners, right? So I'm gonna go and attack this guy and I'm gonna kill him.
You're jumping through the door and attacking the guy closest to the door.
Sure, if there was in a door, yeah, I'm gonna go attack this guy.
Yep. All right. Do it. Roll for attack. Yeah. That. What was it to hit? It didn't show me what to hit.
That was a 24.
24 to hit. Yeah. So he's dead.
Okay.
As you just pop out of the room, as you just open up the door, throw the short sword, it emerges like right through this guy's neck. Leech back to your other hand. What are you doing now?
Gonna attack this guy and kill him too.
Okay, go for it. Hits.
No sneak attack on that one. I don't know why I rolled it.
No worries. That is 21 points of damage. He is barely still standing.
And that's my turn.
All right, Betsy.
I'll use Blade Song.
Blade Song. Okay, yeah, bonus action Blade Song. Go for it. So given that the lieutenant is out unconscious, let me remove him from the thing. Okay, Pensy, you're up.
All right. So we're below deck, or we're on the top
Y'all are on the main deck, but y'all are in like the captain's cabin.
deck? Gotcha. Mm, I'll probably move out of the cabin and onto the main deck.
All right, go for it.
I don't have roll 20 yet.
Oh yeah, I forgot. My bad. All right.
Here.
So moving there.
Maybe like yeah. Since there's a guy there, can I see across to the other boat?
You can.
I think I will try and synaptic static as many of those guys grouped up as I can.
All right. What's the range on synaptic static?
It's a 20-foot radius.
It is a 20-foot radius, but what is the range of it?
Oh, it's 120.
120. Okay. All right. That is. So that vastly changes things. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you can hit 6 of them.
Perfect.
Yeah, you can easily hit 6 of them. Okay. All right. Roll
So
me
it's going
what
to be a intelligence saving throw of 19.
of 19. Okay. Um, I can guarantee you almost none of them are gonna pass. Uh, let's just take a look and see. That's 4 fails. One of them got close, but that is 6 fails. How much damage are you doing?
That's going to be 28 psychic damage.
Also, question: do you want to hit these 2 that are higher up, or these 2 that are lower?
We'll do the ones that are high up.
Ones that are higher up. Okay. Dead. 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 I did not expect y'all to go that ham. On the surprise round. All right. Surprise round is over. Varys is gonna rage, and then attack. +15 actually misses.
Plus 12, and he rolled so bad.
27 hits. 12 piercing damage and bonus action. Actually, no, sorry, that's 14. Oh, I forgot to long rest Varys. Huh.
Whoops.
Yep. Okay, so now he's that. He is going to bonus action, uses Qatar. He misses on this guy right here. All right. Well, that's what that happens. Josaku, you're up.
Can I even reach anyone?
I mean, there's a guy in front of you with 1 HP, and then there's another guy in front of you that just got chunked.
Oh yeah, okay, these guys are alive. I thought they got rolled by now. Okay.
How much damage was it, by the way, Kiwi, on the soldiers?
It was 28.
Okay, yeah,
Psychic.
cool.
Here, I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll move here. Bonk this dude. We had 29.
Hits.
He's low, right? Or is
Oh yeah, no, that's he's unconscious. He had 1 HP.
oh neat. Okay, so I'm gonna go to this other guy then.
All right, go for it.
16.
Meets it, beats it.
A that one. Oh god.
On your attack?
Yeah, my second attack.
You mean your third attack?
Or third. Yeah, third.
All right. Roll me damage on
Second
that
on
first
this
attack.
guy. 16.
16. All right. That guy looks fucked up. All right. It is now the soldier's turn. This guy is going to make a swing at Varys. Let's do. Oh shit! He hit. Okay. So that is a total of 5 damage done to Varys. I think. Let me double check and make sure. Oh no, he gets one more attack. Misses. Okay. Next guy gonna swing at Josaku. Does a 19 hit?
Defensive duelist.
All right. Does a 19 hit?
Wait.
This is 2 separate attacks.
Okay, well, if it beats it, shoot.
Beats it? Alright, let's go! I get to do damage to you! You take 5 points of slashing damage and 1 point of fire damage.
Ow.
Alright. These guys are going to move 2, 4, 5, 6. They're going to make javelin attacks at Varys. That is a natural 1. Oh, god damn it, that's a natural 1. Welp. Both of those miss, but let me see how much damage he does to his buddy.
Oh.
Oh my god! Oh my god! As you see, this soldier right here, throw a javelin, it misses Varys, this guy gets fucking impaled.
That is embarrassing.
It is very embarrassing. If it wasn't a ranged attack like that, I probably would have done that, but hey, okay, this guy's now going to make 2 javelin attacks at Varys. He's actually going to make these at Pensy.
That guy killed more Imperials than I have.
Pensy! Question for you.
Uh-huh.
Does a 19 hit?
Yes, it does.
Alright, does a 17 hit?
Yes, it does.
Alright, you take 10 points of damage on the first attack,
All right.
and 5 points of damage on the second attack. Yeah, Phil, but I wanted to show. I really wanted to do this combat. I've got like actual like comparisons for the soldiers now, so I wanted to show that like they've got like basically I based them off like Dragon Army stuff from Dragonlance and from House of Horde of the Dragon Queen. So there's like actual stuff in this one. Yeah, basically I based them off a bunch of like Tiamat like dragon worshippers. These guys are gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me make sure about this. All right. This guy is there. This guy is 1, 2, 3. All right, let's do the attacks against Josaku and Varys. Josaku, both of them miss you,
Oh,
and both of them miss Varys as well. All right, now it's this guy's turn. All right. Unfortunately, he has only melee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Trying to get to the drawbridge. Isaac, you're up. What you thinking, buddy?
I'm trying to see how far it is from here to the ship.
45 feet. From where you are, it is 45 feet. From here, it's like 20 feet. It's a very short drawbridge, or a very short like boarding bridge.
Okay, so I'm gonna run here. Can I jump over this, or do I need to just teleport?
Roll me because your ship is taller and you have a running start. I will say, roll me an acrobatics check. All right. So I will say, you have advantage on every attack you make this turn. What are you doing, my guy?
Yeah, I'm gonna just throw it at this guy.
All right, you're gonna throw it at what you said, this guy or this guy?
That guy.
That guy. All right, roll me attack. And which one are you playing sneak attack with? Because remember, you do get 2 attacks.
Just the first attack on this guy.
Okay, go for it. All right, 22. That hits. Roll me damage. 31. Yeah, no, that guy is dead.
And then I'm gonna throw my other dagger at this guy.
You're gonna like leech and just do yeah. All right, go for it. 18 hits. 16 damage. Gotcha.
And that's my turn.
All right. As you guys see, Isaac basically move like a shadow in the night. The full moon lit behind him as he sprints over, jumps on top of the deck, does a corkscrew like like front flip over the deck. As you see in this spinning massive shadow, all of a sudden this giant, jagged short sword fling out and just skewer that guy straight through the fucking heart. Before it lands, all of you can very clearly hear the word leech. As he lands, his cloak swirls around him, throwing another dagger, impaling it right in the shoulder of the other, officer, and before it retracts back to his hand. Basically, Ezio, eat your fucking heart out. That was badass as fuck. Hey, Pensy, you're up! Holy shit, I can't believe you rolled a natural 20 on the acrobatics check!
I rolled that. No,
Yeah, it's also, by the way, actually, before you do anything,
Mhm.
with that, Isaac, I would like you to roll me. Let me double check to see, with this. I would like you to roll me, let's see, do any of your things just use your dexterity? Roll me a dexterity check. 20. I'm going to say, as a result of the sheer terrifyingness of what they just saw, and the fact that they basically just saw a man like impaled through, fall to the deck by this living massive shadow that went spinning from one boat to another in the dead of night, only saying 2 words. I'm going to say that these 2 are now frightened of you. Pensy, you're up.
Wonderful. We're gonna try to use Death Marker. Why not?
Go for it.
We will.
This guy is
toss
fucked up?
it- Yeah, we'll toss it at one of the 2 guys near, in between them there. Whichever one's more hurt.
That'd definitely be this guy. That's the guy that Josaku hit
Yeah.
before.
We'll throw it at him.
All right, roll me attack roll.
Okay, well, I rolled a 2.
That does miss. I'm sorry, my guy.
That's all good.
As Pensy throws it, he's like, "Oh, I want to be badass like Isaac with this," and he's like, "Dagger throw, death mark." As the dagger whiffs and lands on the board, as Varys whips over and is like, "Dude, don't wreck my ship!"
It just splashes in the water.
No, it lands in the side of the ship. It doesn't
Yeah.
quite hit the water. Natural one, it would have hit the water.
But
also-
it teleports back.
Yes, it does. All right. What else would you like to do?
I guess we'll throw a bardic someone's way. We'll throw it at Isaac. I think that's in range.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
I don't think Isaac needs much inspiring right now, but hey, go for it.
Well, it just seemed like he was the most alone. So
Oh, no, you say that. All right, Amelie's turn. Finally getting to use one of the spells that Pod likes to use, but there's almost never an instance for it. Flame Blade.
Called it.
What?
I knew you were gonna use Flame Blade.
I mean, why not?
The funny thing, Pantsuit, is that she's tried to use this like 4 times and almost died each time.
It never goes well whenever Amelie uses Flame Blade. That trend fucking continues! Oh my god! Oh wait, no, she has advantage! Yes! She got it! 8! It doesn't do nearly enough! Oh my god! Oh shit. Holy fuck. I think I did this to too many people. 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, did I miscount something? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Huh. Oh, I put 2 more soldiers on the map than I thought I did. Well, that didn't matter. Let's see, this guy, now -8. Alright, now it is Varys' turn. He's gonna swing. I still find it so funny. Varys has killed less people than than their own fucking team. That'll hurt. Oh, I almost got a natural 20, but hey, oh, that guy's dead. As you'll just see Varys say punch this guy into dirt. Then he's gonna try and rush across. 5, 10. Let's say he lands about here, depending on his athletics, on his acrobatics check. 18 doesn't land like a badass like Isaac did, but you see this fucking 6'2" monster of a human lurch across, crash through a gate, and then just like land right behind these two, who are now terrified. They're mortified. They don't know what to do with their lives because they don't think they're going to last that long. Josaku, you're up. You have advantage on this guy, and this guy has taken some damage.
Okay. I'll hit this guy.
All right, roll your dice.
20.
20. Yeah, he's dead. Or he's unconscious.
This guy.
Roll for it with advantage.
Ooh. Okay, 22. I dodged in that one.
Okay, yeah, 22 hits. Roll your damage real quick.
Okay. Oh shoot, 17. Let's go.
17. All right. Then
Let's
roll your second
go.
attack. As long as it hits, he's unconscious.
Oh, excuse me.
28.
28. Yeah, that's absolutely a hit. He's unconscious. All right. Is that it for your turn?
Oh, I'm gonna move right here.
Okay. As you do. By the way, if you can't tell, this is the Night Siren over here, and this other one below is the Dragon's Wind. With this one, this guy is going to, seeing that he's caught between a scary barbarian and a scary shadow monster, he's gonna throw down his weapons and say, "I surrender!" Let me look up the things of the frightened condition. Okay. Frightened. Cannot willingly move closer to the source of its fear. Yeah, this guy. Um. Hmm. So there's no one else close to him, so he can't get any benefit from that. Let me see if he does a save against the frightened. Yeah, no, this guy also throws down his weapon and surrenders. All right. What's next? Isaac, technically it is your turn, but if you wish, combat can be over right now.
They all surrendered.
Yes, both of them are on the ship with you have surrendered. Why are you sorry,
Yeah,
Phil?
well, I'm not sorry. No. Oh yeah. Oh, because I'm gonna kill them all. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna attack this guy in front of me.
Oh my god! Okay, you have advantage.
Um,
Do I have
Hits.
advantage? Let me roll for the 20. Okay.
You were halfway there. 23 damage. That guy is dead.
Okay, and then for my second attack, I'm going to use Booming Blade.
Booming Blade, do it. Hits. Wait, actually, that one would not have been with advantage.
Oh, then the first I think was a 2. Let me check.
That one was a 3, so that is a 16. Meets it, beats it.
Okay. So here we go. No sneak attack.
Okay. Oh my god, okay. 26, yeah, he's dead.
Okay, cool. That's my turn.
Well, I mean, at that, combat is over. Because the only two people left conscious are now dead. Alright. Well, with that, let me move y'all back. Here. So, everyone, what would you like to do at this point?
Well, the whole point was to take their ship, right?
And you did.
And I don't quite understand this shit, but it can go to like pocket size, right? Something like that.
Yes.
Yes.
What would you like to do with the people that are unconscious?
Are we taking them as prisoners, or what are we doing?
Could
That's up to the
interrogate them.
person who knocked them unconscious.
All right, you have. Let me count how many you have unconscious here. All right, you have one lieutenant, 3 foot soldiers, and 1 corporal by their insignia.
So, what is the plan after we interrogate them? If we even interrogate them.
What you must.
I
Oh,
don't want to kill them, but what are we gonna do? Take them with us?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, we can't. If this is a covert mission, we can't exactly have like, witnesses and stuff. We can't take them with us unless we're gonna like dump this ship somewhere, I guess, and then hope that they don't get found in time for them to give any information about us.
it's up to you guys.
With Revelation, I could see if they would have any intent to relay any message. Depending on that, we could dispatch them if need be.
Right.
All right.
And if y'all do this, are y'all conducting this interrogation on the Night Siren or on the Dragon's Wind?
Well, we should take the Dragon's Wind, right? Hold up Night Siren so that
Everyone agree to that?
Yeah.
All right. As y'all fold up the Night Siren, after basically tossing all of the tying a how are y'all disposing of the bodies?
Just throw them overboard.
You gonna let them float?
All right, they float, huh?
Oh boy. Yeah.
The ships do have cannons. Both of them have some a degree of cannons. The Night Siren has far more than the Dragon's Wind, but there are cannons on the Dragon's Wind, and there is spare rope.
Damn, this is dark. Yeah, sure. I'll start tying in the cannonballs and throwing them over,
All
so
right,
nobody
no,
else has to.
I mean
oh my
no,
gosh.
that works, and the bodies then start sinking. Remember, they have armor, and the cannonballs just help counteract the buoyancy. The body starts sinking to the bottom.
Holy shit, you
Holy
guys! Am I the
shit.
actual villain?
Oh my god.
You're being
This one
efficient.
feels
You're
necessary.
being efficient there, kid. I like it.
Oh
Okay, now
god.
I know I'm doing the wrong thing.
I don't think
When
I'm
the God of
partaking in
Thieves is
this.
saying, "Hey, efficiency," I like it.
I think I'm elected to sit out the cannonball tying.
Yep.
I'll help.
No, you're just watching. You're just the observer.
No, I'll do it so nobody else has it on their conscience.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, I'm not gonna let you do it by yourself. We're in this together.
On one hand, I appreciate your camaraderie. Pensy, on the other hand, it's kind of shocking how like quickly you've adapted to this kind of stuff.
I don't want to do it, but this has gotten out of hand really quickly.
Maybe we should avoid conflict in the future so we don't have more quandaries like this.
Anytime we can, I certainly wouldn't be opposed.
Moral conflict. All right. You do find an area that kind of is a makeshift brig, as well as realizing that the Dragon's Wind does have enough supplies for about a week on the sea. You know that it would actually take you about 2 days um to get to the sparkling shore. So, what's the interrogation plan?
Uh, See like how many people are stationed at Fuzhou. Like,
All right.
Basically, like anything about like how Fujo looks right now. My thought.
Mm-hmm. All right. Who is going to be doing the interrogating?
You should do it, Josaka. You're a friendly face.
Yeah, but
Well, so is Josaku doing it?
yes,
All right. As you have them sort of tied up to beams at the bottom of their ship, slowly they do start to awaken one by one. I would say as because of the fact that he was like knocked unconscious the most violently, I will say the lieutenant does wake up last. But as the foot soldiers start to wake up, you basically hold up a thing so it's like, wait a second. As then the lieutenant finally wakes up. Where am I? What happened? As he looks around, it was a trap, wasn't it?
yes, it was a trap.
And the rest of my men? There were 15 of us. I see only 5.
They're not
I know
with us.
you have nothing to do with politics, but you can't have expected people to come out okay when your entire country goes against the rest of the world, basically.
At this moment, the corporal speaks up. We have the dragons on our side. We have the. I say we have a divine right. I say for the empress and the new emperor to rule over everything, to make the world a better place. As you see the
Um,
lieutenant say, Corporal, know where you are. I cannot speak for all of my men, but I am merely following orders as I am told. We have job. I say I have a job, and I can't exactly abandon it without it coming back upon my family. However, I will ask a humble request. Do with me what you wish, but let my men go.
The war is
me,
too ugly for that. That depends on how much they'll be saying after. If they give the truthful word, I'll make sure they remain safe.
Fine. In that event, not to let them go, but to treat us well as prisoners until you deem time until you deem as what to do with us, so that no harm comes to any of us. And as a result, afterwards, when I am able to oversee them, I give my word that if it is within my power, none will speak. I would say none will speak of what has happened here, provided I say on my honor.
All revelation that insight.
I say I, Cao Zhang, declare that if these men are spared, that there will be no so that there will be no revealing of anything that goes on this day. Cool. Roll me a insight check at advantage. Because that is where Revelation is. His proficiency with advantage on insight. You have a +10.
I got a 18. I'm unlucky this.
An 18 total or on the dice?
Total.
That was
I'm
with
gonna lucky
advantage?
this. Yes, I got a negative 4.
Okay, what else you get?
Is this 2 more rolls?
One more roll.
Okay. 23.
23. The lieutenant appears to be telling the truth, but you do see a look of burning disdain from this corporal, staring at his commanding officer, eyeing him with just this vitriol. You would betray our country. Our lives are worth whatever these scum are doing to tell. As he starts to raise up with like the hands tied behind us, he like can't stand up all the way. I will not remain silent if I leave here. Everything that you said will be known. Corporal, I order you to stand down. You are no longer worthy of command, Lieutenant. What are y'all gonna do?
I'm gonna throw my dagger and kill the corporal.
All right. Roll me an attack at advantage.
I'm sorry, Jose.
Damn, right here? Right here is crazy.
Do it. What's your damage?
I thought we were gonna take him out back.
No, dude, I'm making an example. I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah, I mean, as you do it, as he stares at his commanding officer, looks back to you guys before all of a sudden a short sword starts flying in, from across the room, flies in between, splitting the uprights between Pensy and Josaku, nailing the corporal in the head.
Can I deflect this actually?
I would say no. I would say your back is turned.
Oh damn.
I would say he's
Oh.
also a little bit far from you for you to use defensive duelist or interception.
So much for your divine right.
Oh my gosh.
Please, no more violence, please. Yes, he may have
Oh
been
my
wasteful with his life, but please, the rest of these men have made no such claims and will follow my orders if they do. I would say if you do as I ask and simply bring no harm to the rest of them, please. As he's almost pleading with you desperately, I beg of you. As he looks to you, Josaku, as your fellow countrymen, please, please. These men have families. I have a daughter, age 6. Please. Dying in battle is one thing, but dying pointlessly for this, say for nothing in here, please.
Isaac, I said truth in his words. The corporal was also truthful, but vitriolic towards our cause.
Roll me an insight check on the other 3 soldiers.
Oh yeah. Okay. Is this? Do I roll insight for all 3 of them, or?
One group insight.
Okay. 24.
They are scared shitless. They just saw one of their superiors basically just like saw his skull split in half from across the room with a weapon that by all rights of both logic and sort of like dynamics and whatnot should not be able to be thrown, but was with such precision that it gives the best dart players in the world a run for their say not only a run for their money, but it would put them to shame. They are horrified right now, and they will do whatever you ask. And right now, they'd be basically afraid of Isaac showing up, say, at their barracks and slitting their throats in the middle of the night.
Look, I don't plan to kill the rest of you. That said, don't tell me any of that bullshit about how you have families. There are people in my country being attacked by yours who also have families. So I'm not buying any of that.
I understand death. I'm just saying that there's no honor in having your throat slit on on a captured ship. Like that. If I wish to die, I wish to bring my family honor. I wish
Yeah,
to.
I don't give a fuck about honor.
but I suspect you do. As he looks at Josaku.
Very much so.
Then and you know that like with the Imperial military, there's very much like a whole thing where like yes, it is tragic when a soldier dies. However, dying in battle for the Empress is considered one of the, say for the Empress and for your country is considered one of the best ways to go. Give me 1 second. I gotta swap my headset battery.
Oh, Isaac is going off.
Just murdering people.
That's crazy. I like it.
Yeah, that's great.
Guys, this is murder, you guys. This is not W murder.
What do you mean?
All right, now I can hear you again. What was said?
I mean, he looked really cool though.
What happened?
Oh, we were talking about Isaac.
Oh yeah, no, like Isaac to them looks like how Mask looks to Isaac. That's how Isaac looks to them.
Might be a W. I don't know.
I'd say so. I mean, shit. If you can do it, do it. If you can put the fear of gods in these people, do it. Make it happen. Let me see something. The frick. Oh, sorry, there's something that was supposed to happen that did not go through. All right. What else are y'all doing?
I'm gonna ask if they know the layout of Fuzhou at current moment.
I do. My men, let's say, my men were not given much thing, and I wasn't given too much information, but I can give you the general gist of the city.
That will do fine.
Thank you for at least for at least showing us some mercy. I appreciate it. What would you like to know?
How many men are stationed?
Of that, I'm unsure. Right now, there is a whole. Right now, there is as close to a full garrison of the city as can be, with the deployed ships. I would say it is slightly more armed than it usually is, but not armed to the teeth, if that makes sense. It is enough that it can resist any sort of foreign invasion, but not enough where they have enacted something like martial law or have soldiers patrolling every single street at all the time. All the time.
Are the focal points of defense the same then?
Yes, at the moment. But the city does have something unique, going on recently. Several types of dragons uh, have begun to stay there. When I was there was at least one adult red dragon and one adult black dragon. in the streets, maybe more. Those are just the two that I saw flying overhead as we were departing. I also know that the silver sterling is there. He's basically there in case the battlefield, so he is required on the battlefield anytime soon. I would argue he is more dangerous than any of the dragons outside of maybe the ancients. As I'm sure you know of his swordsmanship skill and famed second only to the, to the Lord Platinum of the Sterlings.
I was able to witness it firsthand.
I do not envy you in that. What I have seen just in training, just in the single training bout I was unfortunate enough to observe, he left 3 men with broken bones. His blade strikes were enough. That's not even covering, covering that thing that he carries. I've never seen a sword like that. Yours is, if I was to guess, between that blade on your shoulder and his, I don't know which would be considered stronger.
If we cross paths again, I'll let you know.
No offense. I hope we never cross paths again. He's saying he doesn't know which one is stronger because of the fact that Godraiser isn't at its full form yet. So like he's seen, he didn't get to see Godraiser in battle, but he can tell like just from the magic radiating off it that it's powerful. The Bolide blade is almost as powerful. It's one of the more powerful swords in the lore, and probably the most powerful katana in existence. Yes, there will be dragons, and there will be. No, it's not for my baby. I actually didn't make this one. This is actually just a kick-ass weapon from Griffin's saddlebag.
Gosh, Razor?
Oh no, yeah, no. Godraiser is my baby. Yes. Godraiser is definitely the more powerful weapon, especially like at like comparable power levels. Like Godraiser in Transcendent form puts every single other sword in this like mythos to shame. I mean, having a 5th level spell on a stick as well as armor shred is among the most powerful weapons that exist, if not the most powerful. Yeah. All right. Do you have any other questions for me?
No, that will do. Shall see to it you're free to go.
I do have a question for you.
What would that be?
On the promise that I will not reveal anything to any superiors or anyone else if we are eventually released and return, and do return. I will say that we were beset upon by pirates and that we managed to barely fight them off. However, most of the crew were captured and we barely managed to escape. Most of the crew were captured or killed and we barely managed to escape, just the 4 of us. That will be our official story. However, for your kindness, I will give you something in return for this answer. Are you the one known as Josaku Ito?
I am the very same.
Then Fuzhou is your home. I am not from there, but I have seen your uncle walk through my village, once. He's a good man. as are the as are the ladies of say of House Saito. Currently, they are but puppets in their own home. But say Lord Silver is the one who holds all the all who holds all the cards in Fuzhou at this moment.
You gotta pick an analogy there.
I was trying to figure out like what the analogy was. I couldn't remember what it fucking was.
It was like you were trying to decide between pulls the strings and holds the cards.
I was.
Yeah.
Basically, what he's saying is yeah, effectively, you know, they are prisoners in their own home right now. And as far as everything goes, Masao is the one that you'd have to deal with. There are rumors, though, that say that the lady of the house and her family want no part of the war, and secretly would wish to be out from under the thumb of Lord Silver.
It might be a gamble, but I will be taking those cards from Silver.
What'd you say?
It might be a gamble, but I will be taking those cards back from Silver.
Keep yours close to your chest. I will not aid you any further, though. Understand, while you have my respect for sparing my men, this does not make up for for killing the rest.
I understand.
At least tell me they died bravely.
They all fought valiantly.
No, they didn't.
I would like a deception check from Josaku.
Come on. Okay, is this a disadvantage?
I just said a deception check.
Wait, did I hit my mic when I said that?
Yes.
Oh shit, my bad. That's so BM. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say. I didn't mean to say.
I was like, you said it. Would you like to have not said it?
Oh no, I was saying that out of character. I was mean.
All right,
Okay, I
I would say that was out of character.
got a 10.
You got a 10. Thank you. If you would like to read the emotion on his face, you can. With
yeah,
your
I'll do
passive
that.
insight.
Yeah.
He knows you're full of shit.
Ugh.
But he appreciates you lying to him.
Can I help Jose with that, or did he already have advantage?
He did not have advantage, but at the same time, he wouldn't believe whatever you're saying anyway.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I was like, you are the one that kind of just killed one of his men by splitting his skull with a short sword.
I would speak up and just be like, well, they were outmatched, but they fought as well as they could.
Now you may roll with a disadvantage. Oh, sorry, with advantage.
Oh, okay. Another roll.
Yeah, give me another roll.
13.
All right. It helped a little bit. Unless you would like to unless you would like to use those as words of inspiration for him as well, Pensy.
Yeah, why not? Let's throw a
Roll me a
comment.
d10, one of you two.
D10. 8.
Okay, that's good.
So a total of 21. Yeah, okay. Y'all got it. He has no modifier on it, but he rolled a 15 on the dice.
Gotcha.
Oh.
So that's why the insight was taking a little bit to get through. I was like, okay. Yeah. Also doesn't help that Josaku's a shit liar.
Yeah. A little bit.
I'm stunned you have a +1 in deception.
I am too.
I feel like there should be a negative modifier to that, but oh well.
Yeah.
I think I'll probably do that. I need to actually remember to go in and give some of the negatives to some of the reveries.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Do we need to start eating hot chip as well as that?
Yeah, dude, we need to
Oh
eat
yeah.
hot
We
chip too.
No, I
do
mean
have to
like with
get some more hot chip
with some of those
rations.
that are like more focused towards the thing, like oh you get the like one of the things with Revelation is it kind of gives the fighter a way to have so like a agency in conversation that's not normally there by making them basically like a walking lie detector. But if you're not an honorable warrior, it makes you unable to lie. And I think just as
Yeah.
a base, having like, I think disadvantage and deception is a little bit much, but it would work. And it's not exactly a bad negative for everything that it gives, because it gives you a
I
lot
like it.
in terms of like social interactions. At like the maximum level, you can detect any lie uh, told near you.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of stuff. Yeah, I'm probably gonna in the future give it like disadvantage on deception checks. I'll have to figure things out. All right.
Wait, so what are we doing with these guys?
This the oh shoot, I forgot the name of the ship.
The Dragon's
Um,
Wind possesses enough food for my crew for about a week at sea. The goal was to join an expeditionary force and potentially engage the enemy in battle. If we needed to rendezvous for more food, we would. I'll say we would contact a larger ship with larger food stores and go from there.
But we need the ship.
Do we like leave the ship somewhere off the coast when we get to Fuzhou, like out of sight at least or something, and then
I thought you said the Sparkling Shore was your next objective. You
oh
have to
yeah,
go
yeah.
around Fuzhou for the Sparkling Shore.
Sparkling shore into Fuzhou on foot, perhaps.
Where's the map again?
Allow me to put it up. Okay, so y'all are actually, you know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna put up the actual thing. Asgars. Okay. Uh,
Because we were
y'all
discussing.
are. I'm just moving something out of the way. Sorry.
You're good.
All right, you'll see. Oh, well, it zoomed out. All right, y'all are about here at this about 81. About at the 81 point. I should say right about the 202 point. All right.
Mm-hmm.
It'll take y'all about 2 days to get to the Sparkling Shore over here. Fuzhou is up here. I think y'all should be able to see that where everything is. Like here's Fuzhou, right, right in like the crook of the M,
Yeah.
and the key is where the Sparkling Shore is.
Oh, okay, so we have to go further south.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't we discuss going inland in the river last time?
That was y'all's fake route.
Okay.
That would
Gotcha.
put you way off course.
Does the Dragon's one have like little safety boats on the side?
There is a rowboat.
Could put them on there. Give them the
Y'all
supplies.
are out in the ocean at this moment.
If we land at the Sparkling Shore,
The Sparkling Shore, yes.
Sparkling Shore, uh, is there anybody nearby? Could we just like drop them off there, and we know it would take them a little while to get anywhere?
The Sparkling Shore is a little bit remote, but if you give them a rowboat, and they would be able to make, I would say in a rowing, they would make to the nearest town or city in about a day. They could also proceed on foot. Again, there's enough things for 15 men for a week. There's 9 people on this ship right now. And all of my shit just went tits up. Okay, one sec.
Let me see if
Oh,
Roll
no,
20
did
is
it
broken
crash
up on me
again?
now.
It crashed, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, Roll 20 finally works for me.
Launch as player instead. I'm guessing that that's what happened. Is that
the sacrifice.
the sacrifice for it working for everybody else? There we go. Okay. All right. So I assume y'all are just going to proceed throughout the day on in the ship, or are y'all going to try and land somewhere close and drop them off?
Or what was that?
Are we trying to drop them off somewhere nearby, or are we spending time traveling with them, essentially?
I think we dropped them off.
We just drop them off on the shore and hope
That will
they
take
keep
longer, by
scoring.
the way,
Or for them or for us?
for y'all. It'll add a couple hours to your journey.
We can lose a couple hours. Right.
All right.
I mean, it's
Dang.
already going to take at least a couple days, so yeah, I don't think a couple hours is going to kill us.
All right. So are y'all going to try and just make closer to Weizhou? Because also, the closer that you get to any sort of like city or anything like that, the more likely it is that some ship may go by you guys.
Right. Definitely the least occupied beach we can find.
All right. Between Wenzhou and Leizhou, I would say Josaku. Roll me actually a history check, real quick.
Oh dear.
I'll say with advantage because this is your hometown. I'll say this is like
Okay.
literally your home area.
Got an 11.
11. Okay. Um, you can think of a couple areas that you think are probably remote enough that you could probably drop them off. They could make to shore, and then they could get back pretty much unharmed. Question: are you giving them any weapons when you do this?
Yes.
All right, like their full arsenal, or just like what are you doing?
Do they need
Oh,
Um,
weapons and stuff?
Yeah.
well,
Do
to
they?
sell a story. If they fought off the pirates in their
Oh,
story.
I guess. Huh. I guess.
Yeah, but wouldn't they question where their ship is, or the pirates sunk it?
That's the thing may have left out the part. It's like that both ships endured such damage they had to row to shore.
So the same thing we kind of said.
Pretty much.
That the ship basically had to be scuttled in the say in the aftermath, and they didn't have the men to man it and repair it all the way to all the way to the shore, so they had to scuttle it.
And we super trust these guys, right?
Josaku seems to. Oh,
Did
while you're
not
spending
check
time
to
with them,
see
Josaku, would you like to do anything with Revelation on them?
Revelation,
Yes.
like more than
Well, would you like to investigate anything about them? Because you could, get a read on your average Imperial soldiers.
oh, I could glean the truth.
That's how they
Um,
feel about the war.
right? Oh, wait, yeah, I could.
Ask them what?
How they feel about the war?
Oh.
Personally,
Okay.
I'll say, I cannot speak for each of my men. Personally, I would rather have not known battle, even if it is honorable. However, I understand that I have a duty to my country, to my family, and to my home. Who is right and who is wrong in this world, I can't say in this war. I cannot say as I was not personally there. The musings of kings and queens and empresses and emperors is it sends millions out to war. Those millions don't exactly have the luxury of having a strong opinion one way or the other.
Yeah.
It always has been.
As it always has been. And I assume my men feel similarly. As you look over, they're still kind of scared shitless. Like, the two of them are still staring over at Isaac. But yeah, if you want, I will say, if you want, um, Josaku,
Yes.
if you wish, for 2 uses of Revelation, I will reveal to you. I would say you will get to see everything about the soldier types because also you're spending time with them, sort of watching over the prisoners and helping to make sure that they are fed. I assume, correct?
Yes.
All right. Then I will be able to give you 2 out of the 3 enemy types that were on the ship.
Ooh, okay.
One moment. All right. All the charges are used up for the day on Revelation. Here is your average foot soldier. And here is your lower ranked officer. Like that, the second one is the lieutenant. The only thing that they do not have is that the HPs are different. And instead of Cult of the Dragon member, that one would be say Imperial officer.
Hmm.
Yep. All right.
See,
So I assume y'all get close to the things, kind of keep them tied up for a little bit, but then uh, set them off before like leaving them a blade to cut their ropes once they are free of your ship.
yes.
As you load him and his men into the rowboat, the lieutenant does say, "I thank you again for your mercy. I will not forget this, and provided it does not go against my home. I owe you my life in a favor. Yosaku Ito. Thank you.
I never got your name.
Lieutenant Cao Zhong. Cao spelled C-A-O. Zhong Z-H-O-N-G.
Perhaps next we meet, it could be under better circumstances, Lord John.
Agreed. And I must ask something of you. As he points to you, as he indicates towards you, Isaac.
Yeah.
Why did you ask what I think of the war?
They want to know how many of you are worth saving.
Not everyone is so fanatical as my corporal. Some of us are just men forced to do a job, even if it's an ugly one. Emphasis on the word forced. May you find what you seek. As they sail away. Alright, I would like... Give me a D20 from everybody.
Oh,
Let's
boy.
go!
D20.
A nat 20?
Yo.
Dude, I
Okay.
almost got a 1. What the fuck?
I got a 13.
13, okay. I was gonna go average here. So that nat 20 is really doing some work.
Okay, we're like a bit above average.
Uh-huh. Well, yes. So yeah, the average is about a 12. So, eventually on the horizon, you do see other Imperial ships. Oh, sorry. That didn't feel great.
Indigestion.
Again, you do see other Imperial ships. Second. Alright, again, you see it, but they do not come close enough and they do not try to investigate you. That natural 20 did a lot of heavy lifting. Alright. As the night starts to fall, is there anything y'all would like to do?
Oh,
I'm just trying to pass the time. However that goes.
Alright.
Playing music, playing cards, whatever.
Anybody
oh
else?
shit, I'll play cards with Fancy.
Alright. Are y'all gambling?
Yes.
Boy. Sure, why not?
We'll say that there's a silver on it. Rollies, best of 3.
This D20s.
Yeah, D20s, but type it in the chat and then hit enter on 3. Say on my
Okay.
count of 3, alright? Roll your dice, don't say it. Type it on say in the Roll20 chat, and then on 3, I would like you to hit enter. Tell me when y'all have typed it down.
Give me a sec. So we're rolling 3 d20s.
Yes, roll me them in order. Say type them down in order. Again, don't hit enter until I say. All right. Have y'all typed down your 3 dice?
Yes.
Yes.
Jose? All right. 1, 2, 3.
No, he got a nat 20.
You got a nat 20, and you got a natural 1 on your last
We
one.
died on
So
the
even
last
on the
one.
back, nope,
Or the
it's a
second
2-0. It's a
Oh my
2-0 because
God.
on a tie you go back and do it again.
Oh my-
All right, Josaku, take a silver out of your inventory and put it in, Kiwi, add it to Pensie's.
Okay.
Oh,
Would y'all like to try again?
I'm done.
Sure, why not?
All right, let's
Why
do it one
not?
more time. Do
Oh
3 more
God,
d20s.
no.
This will be the last time. We're not gonna spend the whole time doing this. I'm just up for this for the memes. Tell me when.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
1, 2, 3. Josaku wins his silver back.
Woo! Let's
So we are
go.
back at even.
Neutral, as all things
Let's
should be.
go.
Yep. Isaac, what are you doing to pass the time?
Probably just sleeping and trying to conserve energy.
Oh, yay! Okay, cool.
Oh fuck! I forgot what happens when we sleep.
Yes, it does.
Oh my God.
As you fall asleep, that was ruthless. I do have to commend you on that one, kid.
I don't feel very good about that commendation.
Let me give you a little bit of background here, Isaac. There's a difference between cold-blooded murder and necessary acts of war. Take our dear Serena here. As he snaps his fingers, and then Serena appears. She was sipping a drink. So she looks like she was about to sip a drink, but the cup didn't come with her. Seriously? Oh shit. Dear Serena here has killed a lot of people in war and without. For example, boss, you don't have to. Snaps his fingers and then shows there's this one guard. There's a guard seemingly positioned on a station. You see this dark shadow appear down, and you see this familiar dagger go across, just go across his throat, nearly taking his head off. That was to get, was to get the necessary funds. Could have done it a different way without sneaking, but it was about the best idea there. But it was okay. Still murder though. This, on the other hand, as you see, Serena sort of like speaking with this soldier who's wearing this black uniform, with this purple adornment on it, looking at her angrily and basically spitting, I would say, and doing everything short of spitting at her before he does actually attempt to spit at her. Before you see her basically like dodge and then just jam Drake's siphon straight into his chest. That, on the other hand, was an officer in Nirvash's army. Someone who had already surrendered, but they were on a time crunch and they did not have the ability or resources to carry along a prisoner. They did, and they knew that if they released him, it would absolutely result in more deaths. Now, which one of these do you think weighs on our conscience?
The prisoner?
Both, Isaac. Both. Regardless of who it is, you'll never really get over. I'll say you'll never really get over it. You'll never really feel good about having to do it. If you do, then that's the day that you as a person have changed irreparably. You may get desensitized to it, and that's a different thing, but you'll never be truly okay with it. Just try not to lose who you are in the process, alright? War is hell. And it's not something to be applauded. As she looks up at Mask. Fine. Judge me all you want there. However, I would say I will still admire his efficiency and his ability to adapt to to a negative situation in which he took the lives of the enemies of Nirvash over those who serve Nirvash. I will accept that. My advice is to understand that war and murder are two different things. Even if our dear Serena does say that say that both will weigh on your mind, try not to let the latter weigh on your mind. War is war. People die in war. Things get destroyed in war. War will always happen, and there's nothing you can do to change it. However, you can try to end it. And if every single killing you commit helps going towards ending it, I'd say that's pretty damn well worth the effort, wouldn't you?
Honestly, at this point, I'm not even sure if ending the war will be enough. I think the only way to stop this from happening again is to break the empire.
Maybe. That's up to you. As long as Nervash dies, at the end of the day, that is, let's say, that is the end goal.
I'm just so angry. Part of me wants 100 Imperials dead for every Nyrian that they kill. But I understand that that's the wrong thing to do, and I know I'm not supposed to think like that. But it's so hard when I know that we're out here fighting a war we didn't have to because some people got too arrogant and flew too close to the sun.
Isaac, know that the people don't represent their queen, as they don't represent their leaders. Oftentimes, men and women are thrown into battle without a choice in the matter. Even if they believe it, say, blind idolatry or blind whatever, blind admiration, sense of nationalism, if they understood the truth, their outlook may be differently, but sometimes they're not told the truth. They're not given the opportunity to see it. And sometimes they're told their whole lives that what they're being told is the truth, so anything different would be seen as lies to them. Is that their fault? Just remember not to blame the people for the Empress.
I'll try to bear that in mind in the future.
And just if it because an empire doesn't say has to fall, doesn't mean its people have to fall as well. We are talking about an entire country. This world is very unique in terms of its makeup. So many countries developed to such size that it's really hard to fathom that they haven't broken apart yet. It might be time for one, say, for some to split.
I didn't mean breaking them physically. I meant breaking the spirit of the empire.
I'm I meant breaking up the government. And of course, this one is Serena, who's like, again, giving like the more sagely advice. Are you all going to keep spouting politics, or are we going to, or are we good to go?
Okay, to be fair, you kind of called me here, Chief.
I did, but that was more so to tell you good job. Isaac, just don't let him get to you here. He's just being him. Yes, he is. And why don't we stop that real quick? As you feel the wall shatter on one side, and you notice that everything else. Isaac, every life is precious, but some must be lost in certain things. I'm not going to act like it's easy or anything of the sort, but it's not as cut and dry as Max says, because as with everything, what he says is most likely bullshit. Oh, I forgot to change the scene. Hold up. Doo-doo-doo. And also you see Guppy there. I have to say, Serena's right. It never gets any easier, but the more you dwell on lives lost in battle, the more mental acuity you take away from those that you can save in the future.
I think I get it now.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill the Empress to save the Empire.
Hey, sounds like a good plan to the Gupster.
The Gup 3000.
No, no,
Hey.
the Gup 9,000.
Oh, you got 6,000 more?
I tripled, my guy. Holy frick! As then he just like jams out on this instrument. Like we would know it as an air guitar, as like an electric guitar. But you have no idea what it is. But it sounds fucking epic. A third Guppy has hit the fucking tower. So for reference, Kiwi, Guppy is a satyr bard, former champion of Titania, who was actually Jay's character in some few shots that we did. That was like the ancient, like the Primarchs, the guys who like originally did it. I'll say they originally held the reveries. So yeah, let me see if I can find Guppy. Oh yeah, here is Guppy.
Guppy was such a fun character.
Yep, he held Kindless Summer before. And I think, yeah, I say, and this is Serena. And then the other ones in everybody's heads. I mean, this is Muhan. Where is Kymel? This is Kymel. Like those are the first two are the ones in Isaac's head, and the second two are the ones in Josaku's head.
Gotcha. Cool.
Let's see, Osmond and Garrus. Those are the ones in Varys's head. And then there is Erix, and then Thar, who is in Amelie's head. All right. Is there anything saying with that? Titani's gonna say, "Well, Isaac, as much as I'd love to chat more, it's time for you to get some rest." As she blows you a kiss, and you feel yourself kind of like blown out of the dream as you return to sleep. The rest of your night goes pretty restfully. As you'll fall asleep, Pensy,
Yes.
you find yourself in a very lavish environment.
Okay.
You find it. What is it? What does it say? This place looks like a party. I mean, it's. I say you can. You're on this hill, sort of overlooking everything, but you see this gorgeous city. Stately mansions. It looks like from here you could see like summer homes. On the top of a nearby mountain, you could see winter retreats. You see beach cabins off in the distance. Little pockets of forest with like little cottages in them. Happy houses, various apartment complexes, shops and stores as far as the eye can see. Um, Everything here seems to be rambunctious. Everything teeming with life. Looking a little bit down, you see that the buildings are lined with red and gold. Particularly in a street ahead, you see they're almost divided, where one half is red and one is gold. As you see that the street name is Gilded Crimson Avenue. And then
Okay.
around you again, you see people undergoing trade. You see people enjoying themselves, laughing, playing games. It is just a non-stop joy around here. Quite the party, isn't it? Are you going to turn and look at the guy talking about saying this?
Sure. Yeah.
You turn and you see this this almost shapeless face, but it's currently forming and changing, wearing a dark satin cloak with lined with like this silver and golden jewelry, flecks of red all over his cloak, a very strong jawline, flowing white hair, these dark eyes, which look like a little bit sullen, but they look sunken, but they look very, very ravishing on his face. These pursed lips, with almost, it's like the faintest hint of some sort of balm or lipstick on them. No makeup on his face otherwise, but just this very, very, very handsome face. I would say if you looked at this is probably the most handsome man you have ever seen.
Oh.
As then he goes like, yes, it's the greatest party in all the realms, isn't? Say, welcome to Brightwater. Now, unfortunately for you and me, they can't exactly see us. But welcome to the party, where the place is always lively, the people are beautiful, and everyone is happy. Quite a far cry from your world at the moment, isn't it? Or I guess I should say our world.
Yeah. Uh, what exactly is this place?
Hmm. Follow me. As he starts like basically like strutting down, and you notice that despite him saying like they can't really interact with you. You see people turn and kind of like stare at him as he walks by. As you see it, and he is almost giving off this radiance, this thing where as he walks by, everyone starts to stare. This is Brightwater. This is a place of endless happiness, endless exuberance, and endless parties, celebration. This This around it is the city of this is a world of lovers, a world of petitioners, of celebrants, of gamblers, of tycoons, of business, of joy, of love, and of beauty.
Okay.
Now, I do have to ask you, dear Kenku, what does beauty mean to you?
Beauty. Hmm.
What does it mean Better question, actually. What does it mean to have it?
What does it mean to have beauty?
No, no, no. Not beauty. It.
It.
That
Well,
it
that's a completely
factor.
different question.
What do you believe is what? What do you believe it means to have it? No, take your
Hmm.
time to think. I'm dead. I have all day. As you see him start to like do it, somebody brings him over a chair and he just like sits down, it's cross-legged.
Um, I don't know if I could describe, but I think I would know it when I see it.
Would you say that I have it?
You certainly have something grand going on. Is it definitely seems like a special quality. Yeah, I'd say you have it.
As then he as he stands up, strikes a pose.
Just JoJo poses on me.
JoJo pose, yes. Thank you. I also believe that I have it. Now, here's another question for you. Do you believe that you have it?
I I certainly don't know. I
Oh, come
think
on.
that
Where's
part of
that
this.
confidence? Where's the pizzazz? Where's the emotion? I'll say, where is the charisma? I know that is in that little bird brain of yours. I say that is in that bird brain of yours. Oh,
Ah,
I do realize that could have come off as offensive. No, no offense intended, darling. It was absolutely just more of an observation than anything in that.
I think like all good charisma, mine is entirely faked.
Oh, there's nothing fake about charisma. You see, you see Pensy as he grabs it and like spins you in sort of a tango way, before bringing you back, spinning you a little bit. Because again, he's definitely like much taller than you. Because this changeling appears to be like well over 6 feet tall, and he's like,
Mhm.
spinning around doing this. Like charisma is all about what you make it. There's nothing fake about it. Those with it often don't even realize that they have it. They don't realize that if they wanted, the world is their stage and everyone gets to be an adoring audience. And it's just the job of the people with it to give them a damn good show. To be the model, that way they can say that way they have someone to look up to. That way they have something to aspire towards. That way they have something that can inspire them. Something that can bring a smile to their face. Someone who could bring hope to their hearts. Someone
Those
who
all
can set a nation. I'll say, I'll say who can start a nation. And even those who could destroy one. But those people are using the wrong kind of it. Now, I ask you again, Pensy. Should I say, Pensy Quivers? Do you have it? And as he, like, with every word, you see sort of like people sort of stepping forward as if like in a fucking musical. Um, as if like everybody
Like
crowding
flash
around you,
mob?
and you find yourself like flash mob, like pinned back into your chair as he's now like up there like this with you. Do you have it?
Yes.
There we go, my boy! There it is, darling! There's the pizzazz! There's the confidence I've been looking for in this! What would you say, my dears? Do you think he has it? As you see on the two balconies beside you, you see two women who visually contrast a lot. On one side, you see this woman in this aqua blue gown, impossibly beautiful. Wearing this revealing gown with this aquatic colors. This is on the red side of the street. Say with the color of the streets more so, say of the buildings matching her scarlet hair reaching down. You see that she's adorned with gorgeous jewelry, but that jewelry seemed almost plain in comparison to her own beauty. One second. Thing. And again, her gown is it's basically transparent, but it's like everything about her is just radiating, just beauty and radiance. On the other side, you see this woman dressed in finery of gold, silver, and ivory, dark, say almost mocha-colored skin, with long black flowing hair reaching almost all the way down to the ground. Her neck, say everything about her just gives off the vibe of extravagance, exuberance, and utter just wealth. Cool.
Okay.
She even has these like little almost horns, which are like even then adorned in like gold all the way down, with pearls lining their string, and even you see the clasps of her dress are even adorned with pearls. As in the one with the red hair says, I believe he may, but we'll have to see for sure whether or not he has it. What do you say? Well, I think he absolutely could have it, but he'll have to pass the trials first. We'll have to see what sort of, let's say, what kind of it he has, and whether or not it's the right it that we're looking for. Well, that's all for the show tonight, Pensy Quivers. I hope to see you again. By the way, the name's Bezos. And I say, and for once, it might not be me who gets to be the center of attention.
I give Bezos a little wink.
By the way, that character was not originally named Bezos.
Yeah.
So if you saw the thing with like the runway thing, back when like the reveries, they didn't know what each one of them was. The boots of Bezos were called Runway, and that was the GIF I found because I thought that one was there. So then they saw the Prime Video thing in the corner and just called them. It's like, oh yeah, so we don't even know what they are, but we're just gonna go ahead and call them the boots of Bezos.
Okay.
So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna roll with the meme. They're the boots of Bezos now, and Bezos is such a Giga Chad that the reverie gets named after him. So I wanted to make sure that he's as over the top of a character as possible.
Pensy
I
has
like
it, dude. I don't care what anybody says. Pensy has it.
So that's the thing about Bezos. It's like positive. It's also like I wanted to give him off the vibe of positive masculinity. We're like, yeah, he understands his center of attention and he's charismatic, but he wants everyone else with it to also see that they have it. He
It's
wants
giving
everyone
crap.
with it to know that they have it and why they have it. But he wants them to come to the conclusion of why they have it. He doesn't want to tell you why you have it.
We just missed Brat Summer, but this would have been perfect.
Yeah, no, he is the definition of Brat Summer. Brat Summer
Yeah.
in Brightwater. Bright Summer. There you go. But you also actually find yourself in the Library of All Knowledge.
Oh.
Oh, Pensy, are you all right, young man?
Oh. What a change of environment.
Do tell.
I was just in town. A very lively town. With a bunch of partying and well dressed people. And someone who called himself Bezos.
You saw Bezos?
Yes?
Sorry, no, that was someone else. That is a voice you are unfamiliar with.
Ah.
As you see, a fire genasi sort of come out from around a bookcase. You see that she's kind of like floated off around as a familiar gem adorns her, adorns her forehead, but instead of the blue of yours, it's more of this fiery red. Oh, Bezos is
He,
the best. Oh, he's so hot. No pun intended. Oh, I almost forgot to say hi. I'm V.
uh, nice to meet you, V. I'm Pensy.
Yeah, see, you are my replacement.
Oh,
It's
I
no hard
see.
feelings though. I died.
Oh, well, I'm sorry for that.
I mean, I do have all the time in the in the universe now to see what I can do about reading all of these books. I usually
I
average
wish.
about 3 a day, so by my math, one second, I'm trying to do the math here. By my math, I'm up to about 365,423 books.
Hmm,
Oh, sorry, 426. I forgot about a couple.
that's an incredible amount of books.
Oh, and I remember everything about all of them. To be honest, I didn't actually forget. I just wasn't sure whether or not to count 3 of them, but I'm going to, so yay.
Why were you not sure if you should count them?
Because they were a little short. They were small child's fairy tales, and I wasn't sure whether or not a book that technically has about 19 pages should really count as reading a book when you're in the library of all knowledge. I wasn't sure whether or not it exactly meant as they counted the same as everything else.
So it's been what some years then. 3
10,000.
books a day. Wow.
Did they not tell you what happened to us?
No.
Oh. Oh shit. I was unaware that they had not told you of some of the Primarchs. Allow me to show you. As Denier claps his hands together, and inside appears a book, and in through that book, you see this image form in the sky. You see Fee and 47 other warriors standing in front of Nirvash in the middle of this the open sky of this black citadel. You see them standing in front of him. You see several reveries that you recognize. You see Sicarilor. You see Drake Siphon. You see Menagerie. You see the Catalyst of the Inferno. You see Chronicler. You see Revelation. You see Godraiser. You see Sirach. And you see so many others that you don't recognize. But you also see Bezos there. And as you see them go to leap out, you see in sort of this sort of abridged version, you see them lay down blow after blow on this mighty dragon, but you also see one by one as the Primarchs fall. Eventually, you see as Fee trying her best to go in. You see Nirvash reach out a claw, but then decide to wrap it around her before eventually rolling back, and you see him thrust forward, impaling her through the chest. You see Bezos later run forth and try to draw Nirvash's attention before being blasted with this wave of psychic, I'll say of psychic flame, basically blasting away at his mind, throwing him back as he collapses dead against the side of a wall. You see others like Erix, who wielded the catalyst of the Inferno, impaled through the chest by Nirvash's tail. Eventually, you see 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Out of the original 45, eventually only 18 are left standing. You see one of them actually decided to run. A tiefling. So you see, 1 second, a tiefling with a pair of onyx earrings decided to run. But eventually you see them there before looking at a few of the mages. An Eladrin, cloaked in orange and blue, with white and orange hair. A tiefling, cloaked in black, holding a mystical spellbook in front of him. And let me see who else was there. Who else was the ones actually casting this spell? Oh. And a large, warrior wielding this massive sword standing in front of them. You see them cast the spell and imprison Nirvash. But as the dragon now is sucked down into the depths of his home, you see them afterwards look around at the bodies of near 30 of their comrades. You see these people now, some of them broken. One, a monk who started the battle with a smile on his face, now missing his right arm and hand. His right leg and arm. You see the man with the giant sword has actually taken had a chunk taken out of his side. You see a dragon that has been there who is now barely staying afloat through tattered wings and a severed tail. You see that these people defeated him, but it was at a heavy cost. Yeah, you would say the monk is goated, motherfucker. The monk,
He
by the
is.
way, was Jose's character. Osmaha, the one. You weren't in part of the few shots that we did with the Primarchs, were you, Kiwi?
No.
Okay. Basically, Osmaha is the biggest bitch of a monk to fight because he's a Shadow Monk Battle Master. And because he's a Shadow Monk, and a Shadow Kai, he can basically spam the teleporting shadow thing. Yeah. Believe it or not, he's the reason why Vecna got his ass kicked.
Yeah, I think you did mention that one.
Yeah, no, Osmaha's the reason why that happened, but also at the same time, like, fuck. Also, like, for example, another character in there, the orange one, that is Aloui. That was Phil's character
Uh-huh.
in those. Yep. And then, yeah. After that, you see them basically burying their comrades and the reveries being scattered to the wind. As Zenir closes the book, the battle was won, but not without half of the Primarchs. I'll say well more than half of the Primarchs. Warriors chosen as the greatest in the realms to fight him. Hand-picked, dead. And of the and of those that remained, one fled, forever a criminal till the day she died. Half of those that were left, scarred or crippled beyond the ability to truly repair. The choice is, by joining this mission, Pensy, there is no guarantee you will come out the other side whole. But still,
I
I ask it of you. If
definitely thought I was more prepared than I'm feeling in the moment.
it makes you feel better, I don't regret dying. I died saving my world, and I did it alongside my best friends.
It does make me feel a little better.
They call, they called me Fiona, Fee of the Soul. Mostly because I'm kind of an empath, but at the same time, it's because I tried to see the best in the soul of everyone around us. Trust me, it's not always the easiest thing there, but even those that were technically evil, Ruminoth, Tamara, Golly, Crimson, even those that like to think they were evil, or thought they weren't good for this world, like Serena, hell, even Alistair, that sketchy bastard. They were all my friends. Who knows? Maybe if we, I said Alistair, not Asmaha, by the way.
He's just saying, dude. He's just talking his shit. Let him cook.
I say, who knows? I say some of them. I say if we had survived, might have become more than friends. I did hear a couple of them ended up. I say that there were a few couples that emerged from everything. Rennie and Serena got lucky. Well, me not as much. But it was an inspiring moment, and it did make a no. It wasn't a new ship. She was
I
saying she's
got
saying like
excited.
among her friends, like Renya. It's already established in the lore that Renya and Guppy got married afterwards, and Serena and Kymel. That's what she was saying. Like out of like some of her closest friends got lucky because of the fact that they met the people that they ended up marrying. Not everyone was as lucky. Personally, I'm just happy that he made it out alive, and that was good enough for me.
Well, um, again, very sorry that it had to come to that.
Again, don't be. Again, I lived bright. I lived a short time, but I burned bright. I left my mark, and those who I talked to did not forget me. What more could I ask for?
I certainly want to leave behind a great story, one similar to yours, hopefully.
Hmm.
Maybe You know,
Maybe with a better ending?
hopefully, if it can be.
Well. Also, if you find that person who makes you want to write a story, hold them tight.
Pensy
You
will just
find more
can.
than one of those people, keep them safe. And if you find
Pensy
yourself
will.
among a community feeling like home is where they are, keep them happy.
We'll just nod.
Sorry, no, that's not the word. I'm sorry. Keep them together. Because even if they're not happy in the moment, as long as they're together, they will be happy. As she reaches out and she gives you a hug.
Yeah, Pensy will give a hug back.
Now, now that as she, like, you could see that she's like wiping a few tears from her eyes. Now that that is over, you said change of scenery. You saw Bezos. Is he as handsome as he always is?
Well, I don't know how he normally looks, but I would say he's pretty handsome.
Okay, cool, good. Then he hasn't changed a bit. Does he still go on about it?
That's practically what he talked about the entire time I was there.
Not surprising. He always talked about it every time he met someone new. He would see if they had it, and if he determined that they had it, he would not let them go until he made sure that they understood that they had it.
He seems to think I have it.
He thought the same about me. As she holds up her hand for a little high five.
Give a high five.
Fuck yeah! To having it.
To having it.
Now, I do hate to interrupt. Apologies, Lord Denier. I didn't mean to hijack your instructions. Pay it no mind, dear V. V, from here on, will be teaching you how best to mold your mind and to use Chronicler. To use Chronicler. How to allow yourself to best defend against psychic powers and to how to use them. I guess you could say that I was really good at what I did with that.
I'll certainly take any extra help I can get.
I will say, if you would like, I can actually, I believe, let me double check something real quick. I believe I can actually tell you which, say what kind of adventurer Fee was.
Sure.
Check something. All right, yeah, okay, I can. Um, she was actually a double psychic uh user. She was a soul knife and aberrant mind sorcerer. Multi-class.
Interesting.
Basically, again, she was like specialty in like psychic powers. That's why she was chosen by Denier.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah. That's kind of her whole thing. And yeah. With that, I think that is actually a good stopping place, everyone. And next week, when we start, you'll convince you to the Shining Store and potentially take on the trials of Soon and Joaquin.
Oh boy.
And with that, see you next Wednesday. Thanks for watching.